poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another video. Get in here, everybody, get in here, because we got to get into some things. All right, so I just want to let you guys know that I am super excited. Okay, I'm super excited to be back. Okay, wrinkles and all. For those of you guys that have been on my channel for a while, you know I've been gone for a couple of days because I was on vacation. But what a pleasant surprise, you know, on the way to vacation, we get Megan Thee Stallion dropping her latest album, Traumazine. All right. Now, granted, I didn't get a chance to fully listen to the album when I was on vacation, just because I was just doing my own thing, and everything was happening so fast. I really didn't get an opportunity to listen to the album. But on the way back home on the plane, I tried to listen to it. I fell asleep a little bit. And then yesterday I listened to it. And then today I listened to it a little bit more. And I also got the opportunity to watch her interview with on Apple Music with Nadeska and Ebro, which was a fantastic interview, by the way. And I got to watch her music video, Her. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of those things here today. A lot of you guys have been hitting me up like, Armand, what do you guys think about the album? What do you guys think about the album? Well, I'm still on my first-ish cycle. Like, I've heard every song, but now I'm kind of going back through to see which one I'm liking. And so right now, I think the ones that I like right now are I like the first half. I think that I like the first half because the first half is where I kind of get, I'm in my mood where I want her to talk her ish right now, right? So I'm in the mood where I want her to be real disrespectful and rude to people and really feel some type of way and really be cocky with it. And, you know, so that's kind of where I'm at. And that's kind of where the first part of the album is for me, you know, on Traumazine. I'm not quite there for the, I'm not there where she gets into her feelings with the anxiety and, you know, some of those, you know, more softer records where she's kind of, you know, talking about the depression and the issues going on. I'm not quite in that mode yet. I'm still in the mode where, you know, Her, I like Not Nice. That's one of my favorite ones right now because she letting you know, listen, I'm not nice. F you. I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of all of this. You know, I like the NDA. Bitches is talking crazy. Ain't nobody, ain't your next blog, next person running their mouth, you getting sued. Shout out to Cardi B for that. I'm ungrateful. Talking about, you know, how she was helping hoes. She could have been slept with hoes, man. But, you know, she was putting bitches on, giving hoes money. You know, and these hoes is ungrateful. And I like Her. You know, she's in her bag with that, and we're going to talk about the video. But I just want to let y'all know, oh, and I do like Budget. Now, no shade, though. No shade. Lotto kind of ate her in Budget. No shade. No shade. Because I love Megan Thee Stallion. I love Megan Thee Stallion, and Megan Thee Stallion is doing her big one. It's no shade. But Lotto kind of, that's probably, Lotto got kind of, she kind of got with it on that. And kind of, you know, when they really rap and it kind of make you go, you make a stank face. That's what Lotto kind of gave me. I'm like, okay, yes. I live for that. But this Traumazine album as a whole, this is literally the best album Megan Thee Stallion has ever had. I mean, this is really showing her in her versatility. Her flows have changed. Every song is a different flow change. Okay, bars on point, aggression, energy. It's sassy. It's fun. It's sexy. It's heartfelt. It's a bad bitch. You know what I mean? Which also I think is interesting if you guys are paying attention to the going theme from her interviews to the artwork to the video. It's like almost like this black and white, clean, elitist, new dawn type of energy that she's giving out right now. And she's kind of giving like, and I'm just giving, it's giving like, you know, the emergence, like this queen. You remember when Rihanna came during her Umbrella era where she went all black and white and black and gray, you know, different shades of gray and black and white. She went and chopped her hair off and then went real elite on us. I feel like this is that for Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? At least she's stepping into this. And I just think that this album is so much better than Good News. The rollout is is way better than Good News. I am truly proud of Megan Thee Stallion. Even if this album doesn't do, you know, these huge, amazing numbers, this was a great body of work. And I'm listening to this album back to back. I really like this album, and I feel like I can pick like what I like about this album is that I can, depending on my mood, she's going to give me a song. If I'm feeling sad, if I'm feeling away, there's music for that. If I want to just turn up and shake my butt, you know what I mean, and party with my girlfriends, there's music for that. If I want to be on my F these hoes and let these bitches know that none of you bitches is safe, I got that. You know, and that's where I'm at right now. And I'm so glad that she out here kind of talking. You know, right now I feel like she's talking to some of her friends, but some of her ex-friends. Next, it's going to be some of these bitches that have been trying her in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's the niggas in the industry and some of these girls trying to come up on her heels and trying to use her and stuff. But, I'm living for the fact that she realizing like, hey, I'm that girl. I'm doing my thing. None of you hoes are safe. And she's really letting us in and being vulnerable on all facets, of where she's at right now. So this is a really, really solid project. And I think this is what a lot of people have been missing from her. And I think that the fans across the world are appreciative of this. Okay. What also makes this a fantastic album and a fantastic rollout for me is the interview that she did with Ebro. I think that is so phenomenal because I think that there's a reason why artists should do interviews, and I understand like a lot of artists don't like to do interviews because they don't like to get asked the hard questions. They don't like to get asked the controversial questions, the messy questions. They don't like to get asked those questions, but we the people want to know, and we the people want to ask those questions, right? We care to know, but maybe they don't want to feel cornered and feel like they can just talk about mess. A lot of artists, a lot of people when they sit down, they only want to talk about the fluff. You know what I mean? What beautiful things that do you have to talk about? Or, like how great you are, how fantastic you are, how great the song is. You know what I mean? They don't want to talk about, the drama or how trash this one was in comparison to that one. But nonetheless, this interview gave us a little bit of everything. We talked about, they kind of mentioned her flow change and her, she addressed the fact that people, said her flow doesn't change. She said her flow does change. Her accent doesn't change. I do believe her flow has changed now. But for a while, Megan Thee Stallion did have the same that was it for a long time. It has changed now. It is changing up, and I'm appreciative of that, and I'm thankful for that. But one thing that was also great, she talked about her mother. You know what I mean? And I feel like she talked about how, she feels like she's by herself. Now, fortunately enough for me, I do have my mother and I do have my father. So until that happens, I really can't try to even understand how that feels, but I think that Megan Thee Stallion is really, really strong, to be able to keep getting up here and doing her thing. And it goes to show how powerful her mom was and how, how much she loved her mom. You could tell that girl loved her mom, and her mom had a great relationship. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was talking about how the reason why Megan Thee Stallion will be so successful, and she solidified it for me in that interview, because it doesn't matter what happens, how many albums flop, what record label, what the label is doing, she is still going to keep going. This woman has lost her own mother, and she literally said in that interview, her losing her mother pretty much, her mom told her, hey, you got to keep going. I'm sick, but you need to still go do your show. And so she took that, and that was one of the last times she talked to her mom, and so she took that and didn't stop, and here she is now. You know what I mean? And I think that that's a testament to who she is, because you can see this girl has had a label that that they clearly have differences. They clearly aren't on the same page. They haven't been putting in any money into her. She's been paying money out of her own pocket. She recently revealed that she paid Future over $250,000 for a feature. She's been paying for her own music video, like everything, like out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And she is literally one of the top female rappers in the game right now. And so could you imagine what she would be like, or what her career is going to look like once she gets a label behind her that's truly going to support her and put that budget behind her? You know what I'm saying? Put that money and backing behind her, where it's not just coming out of her pocket. I mean, it's probably going to be unstoppable at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like at this rate, because it just goes to show you that this girl literally has been banged up, going through a court case. Mom, dad gone, Label can't stand her. The world calling her a liar. Albums, songs, some flop, some do good, some do not. But she still keeps going and puts out her best foot forward. She keeps going. She keeps going. That's some endurance. That's commendable and that's respectable. And it all made sense when she talked about her mother. Right. And so for me as a viewer and a fan and as a critic and as somebody that gives their opinion, I'm at a point where I'm like, wow, even if I don't like her, even if I've never liked, even if I said bad things, even if you don't agree, whatever that is, at some point you have to respect it. And then you sit and you're like, wow, she deserves it. You know what I mean? And I live for it. I'm really happy for her. I think that she really did her thing on this, and I think that interview was very important. It really sealed the deal for me as a fan. You know what I mean? And I think that going back to why it's important for people for these artists to do these interviews, because you can have some of these fans that are on the fence. You have a lot of fans that may be here, maybe over there. They're not really sure. The social media gets all in the way. The controversy gets all in the way. And then one day you sit and you listen to an interview and you're really like, wow, I really like this person. Wow, they have a heart. Wow, they're a human being. Wow, I relate to them on so many levels. Wow, this person is a very hard worker. Wow. You know what I mean? And your whole mind is changed. And then the way that you consume the music is totally different. And so for me, I think Megan Thee Stallion finally deciding to do this sit down, because a lot of people felt like, they didn't like her because she wasn't sitting down. Now, she very much so said that, she sat down with Nadeska and Ebro because she sat with them before and she felt a bit more comfortable, the most comfortable with them and the most respected with them. So I get it. But I'm just saying it's very important that you sit down. And I'm glad that she finally sat down with somebody in the black media space and did some interviews, especially with this album, because this was a solid project. And I think that we needed a little bit more backstory, because now it helped me even like the project even more. So good job on that, Megan Thee Stallion. Now going to her music video. I'm not a big fan. I'm not sold on the hook or the chorus of her, she, but I get it. It's more of a bad movement. The women can feel themselves. It's for the gays to feel away. I mean, it's the dance. It's one of those dance tracks. And, she went out here looking flawless, by the way. I don't know if that was Luxury Law styling her, but he ate that. Okay. Hair is amazing. Then again, we're going back with that aesthetic of the black and the shades of gray and white and black. Like it's that the theme is running across, like very elitist, very New Dawn, very, very much the rebirth of Megan Thee Stallion. That's what it's kind of giving me. The induction of Megan Thee Stallion. The chosen one. It's giving all of that energy here for me. And this is that performance element where I talk about Megan Thee Stallion is probably one of the best performance female rappers. She is no female rapper to me really is outperforming Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, she's dancing, she's swinging. I mean, she really knows how to perform. Okay. And I just think that is very important these days, because that's what gets the people up. You know what I mean? That's what gets the people excited. And she does a really good job at that as well. And so this video, it was very clean. I'm living for how everything is just so clean, and you have to pay attention to all the details, from the hair to the nails to the makeup to the clothes to the color. Like the whole story is very clean across the board, from her interviews to the cover art to the video. Like they did their thing on this. And I'm really impressed, and I feel like this is an A+ for Megan Thee Stallion. From video for this whole Traumazine package. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I really don't have anything negative to say about it. This is a win for me. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. You keep coming like this, Meg, you're really going to be something really, really, really a problem for these girls, and yeah, you really going to be a problem for these girls. I didn't know you was leveling up like this. That almost counted Meg out. But then I thought about it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. She's doing a lot of this independently outside of her label, because they're not really helping. So imagine when she gets signed to a real label that's going to really help her. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this is a knockout for Megan Thee Stallion, or do you think that this is trash? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.